Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thunderous Lure Company. Great to see you and welcome to today's episode of Thunderous Fishing Tips. We are going ice fishing, folks, and we are going way out there. I can see there's a few people out there already. I got my sled hooked up. Come join me for a great day on the ice. Okay, this looks like as good a spot as any. I'm going to tell you why I picked this spot, at least to start with. We're going to move around today, but to start. See, we got a patch of white ice here, and then the white ice kind of comes to a point. See how it comes to a point here? And then there's darker ice on the other side of it. So this is kind of like a natural above water point. So I'm going to drill some holes on the white ice. I'm going to also drill on the black ice, and I'm going to move around. But first I want to see how much water we have. I'm looking for over 30 feet, 30, 40. So let's see what we got here. Okay, we got lots of ice, so that's good. Okay, today folks, what we're going to do, I'm going to run the Sting Nose peanut bunker. We don't have any bait with us. If I had bait, I'd bring my T-turn bait rigs, of course, for live minnows. But no bait, no problem. That's what I say, because we got the Sting Nose. And I tipped it with an eye drop. So, as you can see, they're just on one treble. I put an eye drop, and I used the silver eye drop. Now, I brought all colors of eye drops with me. I'm going to open up with the silver, but sometimes other colors outperform. So I brought them all with me. We're going to see what these fish are looking for today. And I also brought the silver and gold Sting Nose peanut bunker. And I'm going to open up with gold because we got some cloud cover here. But again, I won't hesitate to switch to silver if that's what they want. So I want to see how deep we got here, folks. So clear out most of this ice, and let's drop this down. Yeah, those eye drops are a natural attractor, and they're scented. And a little bit of scent when you're ice fishing goes a long way. Now, having said that, I mean, you've probably seen me use these Sting Nose many times, just bare, right? Nothing, no tipping at all. And they work great bare, but if you can tip them with a little bit of scent, why not? So I got a little bit of depth here. I'm just gonna see if there's anything there right now. There's bottom. Now, I don't have any electronics to tell me the depth. And if I would have brought some colored line, I could have, counted the colors on the way down. But it's not that essential that I know exactly how deep I am. I just want to make sure that I'm, over 30 feet. Okay, so if there was something down there right now, you would have hit right away. And okay, so let's see what we got for depth. Let's see what we got for depth. Oh yeah, we have at least 30 feet. So I think the depth is okay. I'm going to drill a few holes, folks, and I'm going to try moving around here and see if there's any perch holding in this area. I'll give it a half hour or so, and if there's nothing here, there's plenty of ice. I'm just going to move, re-drill, no hut, so I'm very portable, and until we get into some fish. All right, I'll go drill another hole. There we go. Okay, folks, where there's one, there's more. I just landed that one. Our camera guy was caught off guard, but I put my line right back down. This feels like another good fish. That one's decent. That one I just literally 30 seconds ago pulled him in, and he's not huge, but he's a keeper. And this one looks a little bit better. Hey, there we go. He hammered that Sting Nose with that eye drop combo. There we go. Let's see if there's a third one hanging around down there. And I'll tell you what we ended up doing. So this is I'm going to say third time a charm. The first spot didn't produce, so then we walked out to deeper water, right up to this area where there was a massive wall of shove ice, which really looked pretty neat, that shove ice did. And we drilled some holes and we tried in that deeper water, and no luck. So then we decided to come back in, but I might have had another hit, to come a little bit shallower. And here we're back in that 30 foot zone, let's say, of water. I think I might have had another hit there. Usually when you miss them like that, that was a definite hit. They're smaller. So let's see if I can entice. There we go. There we go. It's the pause, the jig and pause, folks. You just got to give that pause. But I'll tell you, we put on some we got our steps in today. I'll tell you that. But this third spot now looks like it's paying off for us. So I will say we did get one real small one in that like 40 foot. We were about 40 feet deep, and we did catch one small perch. But that was it. Now these ones are coming up relatively quickly out of 30 feet. I don't want to release them. They're all filletable. These are decent. That one's a little smaller, but we're going to keep them. And like I said, when you miss them like that, it's generally because they're smaller fish. That's very, very typical when you're on the jig. But I'm going to see if there's any more down there. There is. This sting nose, folks, I'll tell you, if the fish are around, they're going to hammer it. And I'm glad I put that eye drop on just for a little bit of added scent. This feels like a small one though. Okay, actually, I mean, it's not tiny, right? Not tiny, but decent. Decent. Well, the ice is starting to look better, isn't it? That's enough for lunch right there, actually. That's enough for lunch. But that's what it's like. They come around. When they come around, they're going to bite, and then they're moving around and checking out the area. Some people look like they're leaving there, right there. All right, let's see if there's another one down there, folks. Jig and pause. That was another hit, by the way. Jig and pause, jiggle. Let's put it right down to the bottom. On the bottom. And lift it up, jig it. That's it. That did it, folks. Hit the bottom. Looks like a dying fish. Let it sit for a second, lift it up, and jig it. And wham, that triggered that bite right there. Nice little subtle technique. Generally works all the time. Again, not a big fish, but like I say, we're bringing them out of deeper water, so they're all going to keep today. All going to keep today, folks. And that's all right. You're better off keeping them than releasing them if they're going to die. If you bring them up really slowly and give them a chance to acclimatize, then you're okay to release them. But I'm bringing them in a little bit quick, and as such, that's why I'm keeping them. So I'm on the bottom. See if there's another one down there. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Sting nose on fire. If the perch are there, they're going to hammer it. Feels like another smaller one. They all seem to be around the same size, right? They all seem to be around the same size. All right, that one is the smallest of all. But again, I'm not going to throw them back. I don't want them to die. So that one's not bad though. This one here is pretty. That one's decent. That's decent. Now, having said that, there are some really nice jumbles out here, and if you get a jumbo, you got a chance to get a real tank out here. So let's see if there's any more perch down there, folks. On the bottom, lift it up, jig it, pause, wait a second, jiggle it. If there's one there, he's going to hammer it. Well, that was a bite, so another small one. Another hit, another small one. Okay, jig it to the bottom, let it go. See if I can get that more aggressive, but it's obviously a smaller fish. Lift it up. Lift it up. Lift it up. Pause. Let's see, lift it up a little bit higher. I'm up a little bit higher. Up a little higher. Pause it. There we go. So what he did there, that one, it's probably the same one that I missed. He came up, he saw the jig coming up and then going up and then going up, and he decided, you know what, I better nail it before it gets away. Actually, this is feeling like a better fish. A little better anyway, he's fighting. This is, I'll tell you, a lot of fun, folks. Oh yeah, that's a little better, eh? Eh? Wow, he inhaled it. That sting nose, just inhaled it. Wow. Wanted it badly. And you notice I still got my eye drop on. I'll use the same eye drop all day long. All day long I'll use it. Wow. Here's the thing with ice fishing. Normally I come out here with my boat and you could try different spots and you know, you're fishing deep water. But for the boatless angler, folks, ice fishing is a phenomenal opportunity to get out and fish areas that you normally don't have access to and get fish that you normally couldn't catch from shore. So ice fishing in general is just such a great sport. Oh, it's a lot of fun. And you know what else it is, folks? Makes for a good lunch. So I think I'm gonna have enough here for myself and our camera guy. Feels like another smaller perch. Oh, look at this, folks. I'm gonna show you what he just coughed up. Oh yeah. That one I wonder if this one I wonder, didn't really bring him up that quick. He's not really that hurt. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, okay, right down. That's fine. But look at this. Look at what he coughed up. I'm gonna leave it on the ice there so you can see it. And what you have there, folks, is one small goby. So I have the gold sting nose on, which looks like a little shad, and it's gold, and those gobies, they're brown, basically brown in color. That's their main color, and that's what they're feeding on. So right now they're not minnows down there. If they were minnows, then maybe I would have switched to the silver, but based on this, the gold is working. It's a darker day. They're eating gobies. So you know what? Good choice with the gold, and I'm gonna stick with the gold, folks. I'm gonna stick with the gold. Yeah, hopefully that last one I didn't bring him up too quick. He looked like he was pretty spry. He went down like a bullet, so I think he's gonna be okay. All right, so that might have been a little flurry, a little of them that came by. I'm gonna jig a little bit more and see if there's any more there, but if not, the technique is gonna be just to continue to jig and wait around for that school to kind of circle back, and when it comes back, I will be ready. I will be armed and dangerous, folks, with my sting nose. Yes, I know minnows are one thing, but if you don't have minnows, these sting nose are a great alternative, I'll tell you that. So, ice fishing, folks, you can, as a boatless angler, you can fish areas that you can't normally get to. You can catch fish that you can't normally get to. So why not give it a try? I know it's, and the other thing, folks, I want to mention, it's not a real expensive hobby to get into. The ice fishing rods and reels are typically not expensive. An auger is nice, but all you really need is a hand auger. You don't need a power auger, and a little scooper to clean your ice. That's it. So relatively inexpensive sport to get into, let's say, compared to some other sports. So if you haven't, by all means, give it a try. Looks like that school has passed through, and I'm gonna have to wait for the next one to come by. But you know what? That's all right, because I'm enjoying my day. I'm having a great day. It's beautiful out here. Relatively quiet until the odd ATV comes by, but what a fantastic day. Wherever you're tuning in from, I want to say thank you for spending time on the ice with me on today's episode of Thunderous Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck and good fishing. What a lot of fun. Nice little flurry there, I'll tell you. Nice little flurry.